Steven Spielberg said that as filmmakers, we stand on the shoulders of the many great filmmakers who came before us. And certainly there have been so many. We'll explore those influencers over the next few minutes as I invite you to come inside my movie. Throughout my life, I've been fascinated by films and filmmaking. There are films that are great, and there are films that are not so great. The truth is, I've enjoyed watching every single film I've ever seen. Many because I was moved in some way by the story, some because I found the process more apparent on the screen. The first film my father took me and my two brothers to see at the Capitol Theater in downtown Chatham was the 1957 war epic The Bridge on the River Kwai, directed by David Lean. We didn't have a lot of money for entertainment in the late 50s, so the next theatrical experience for me and my brothers was the 1961 epic adventure The Guns of Navarone, directed by J. Lee Thompson. Both films took full advantage of the big screen to tell stories on a grand scale. I've been hooked ever since. There have been so many great directors. In the 60s and beyond, directors like Bergman, Kramer, Lumet, Kubrick, and Kurosawa captured our imaginations. Audiences of the 70s, 80s, and today have been engaged by Spielberg, Scorsese, Coppola, and Friedkin, and their wonderful work continues today, along with such brilliant directors as the Coen brothers, Quentin Tarantino, Paul Thomas Anderson, Spike Lee, Christopher Nolan, David Fincher, and so many more. I have been entertained and inspired by the films of these directors. One of the techniques employed by some directors is to capture an entire scene with a single shot. In this way, one sees close-ups, two shots, and wide shots, and more without cutting. In my opinion, none are better at this than Spielberg. One of the fun things for me in watching his films is looking for the clever way in which he stages and blocks these scenes, in a way that draws one deeper into the story. I tried this technique in an office scene between Philip and his secretary Friday in the film Good Grief, It's Friday. As it turned out, I wasn't happy with the way it looked, and so I shot additional coverage, and I'm glad I did. As you watch this scene, you may notice how I intended to stage the scene for one long shot. Have a look.
Boss, we've got a live one.
What? Nice flowers.
A customer, and looks like a rich one. I got them from a street vendor.
The customer?
The flowers, not the customer.
Yeah, well, send him in.
He's a she.
What do I care? Send her in. Hey, did you make it to the coffee shop?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Did you...
Harpwood was very busy. There was a long line.
A long line?
Yes, I was second.
Second? Isn't that your lucky number?
Yes, it is. Actually, I started out as seventh, but then I asked the lady in front of me what she was doing there.
What did she say?
She turned around and gave me a funny look, and then told me she was there for a funeral. So, I said she certainly had on the right dress for the occasion. And then I was sixth.
The guy at the front of the line got his order?
No, the person in front of me went to the back of the line after giving me a funny look.
You know, it's not essential that you say a thing just because it occurs to you. So was the next person in line a woman too?
No, he was a man, and a really big one.
A big man?
Yes. He told me that it ran in his family, but I said it doesn't look like everyone in his family runs.
So he went to the back of the line too?
Yes. The next man in front of me turned around to see what was going on, and he was bald. I said that that man stepped outside to get some fresh air.
Sensitive?
Not as sensitive as the couple that was left in front of me. I overheard the man saying, "That's a mistake I'll remember."
Why? What did he do?
I don't know, but I told him that there was no point in both of them remembering the same thing.
Because the wife would remember.
Oh, wait.
So then you were third.
Second.
They both went to the back of the line.
Yes. The barista asked the woman in the front of the line what she wanted. She didn't even hear him.
Why? Was it loud at the coffee shop?
No, she was too busy admiring herself in the mirror on the wall. So, to get her attention, I said that her dress looked great. Just imagine if she could find it in her size.
The coffee?
I ran out of time and I had to get back here for the client.
It's not like we've had a ton of clients lately. What made you think we'd have one this morning?
Even a blind squirrel can find the occasional nut.
Well, I guess that's true. She's still out there, send the client in. And Friday, maybe take one more crack at that coffee.
Okay. Okay.
It goes without saying that I'm no Spielberg, nor do I have any connection with the directors that I mentioned earlier, beyond my admiration and appreciation for their work. However, I do share with them the desire to tell stories through film, and I hope that you enjoy my efforts. In the meantime, I look forward to once again inviting you to come inside my movie.